Testing, testing. Don't worry, guys, we'll begin shortly. As always, I'd like to give it time for others to show. And we'll begin shortly. Just give it another minute, and we'll, not even, and we'll begin. But how's everyone doing right now? How's everyone doing right now? Okay, confirm my mic's working. And on that note, without further ado, we'll begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and welcome to the Night Show. I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Night of Entertainment, the one, the only, TK, Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, and Orion. You know what you can call me. I am your night host, the one who reads the Night Show, who travels through this kingdom of entertainment to push back the sorrow and put a smile on everyone's faces. And it's showtime, and I welcome you back to our nightly adventure, our journey where we are going to continue the Tale of Arise. Where this land of green, where the runnings and dandins are free, the world is not all happy and go. You know what the betrayal is. It's always kind of funny that those are single-hit attacks, but doesn't take any reference to the
dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
So yeah, I'm guessing. Right.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
The room at the northern end of this floor.
It's funny that she has to specify there's a noble room.
Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
You know,
I'm guessing
since
there's guards here.
This palace. It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Bring them down.
I'll be saving this one.
You're finished.
I'm
going in.
Engaging.
Take this. You're finished. Here I come. You're finished. It's over.
Here I
Take this.
It's over. Roll into the house.
Dragon
Sorry. Aw, I didn't give you a strike.
Don't get complacent.
Okay. Oh, so the normal room's on the other side. And not the way I'm going. No biggie. If we gotta fight in some buses, we're gonna fight the buses. Well, not some buses, some mooks. Aren't you guys trying to cross the spell?
Showdown between blade and fist.
Just awesome. He's got a freezer lancer. A freeze lancer. Poor lancer, he got to be so bullied. The only thing that could be worse for him is having Shinji as a master.
Any injuries?
An opponent like this should be easy. I see one, eh? I'll run you through.
This guard spoke up all that goes on with us.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
My turn. You're mine.
Did he survive that?
It's almost too strong.
Oh, that's right, we have Law for that.
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Any injuries?
It's locked. Use the noble room key. You people aren't supposed to be here.
No backing down.
You've got spirit.
No, I've got valor, bravery, heart, and a stubborn design to live and beat the shit out of something.
It's over. Now I'm in the groove.
Do it! Get toasty!
I don't even know who we're aiming at. Looks like nothing to find here. Guess that makes this a bust. Got any other ideas about places we could check? If it's not in his office, then I check the barracks or maybe even the meeting room. Got it. Let's comb through both of those places and see what we can come up with.
There are enemy forces here too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all over.
Oh, Zephyr.
Wrong, is that it?
Okay, so she's... Did she say the guard room? Or the meeting room? Alright, well I think the guard's room is nearby, so let's start with that.
Right.
Welcome to the party, 1989. These are the guards' personal quarters. If you need anything in here, feel free to take it. Is this where you sleep too? I got the impression the guards were mostly made up of men. Oh, the quarters are divided between men and women. We're standing in the woman's right now. Gotcha. Guess I better be careful not to disturb too much while I'm here then, huh? I wouldn't if you don't want to end up on the wrong side of her mace. I don't have a response to that. Also, I think I'd be a little more worried about her shield. This thing feels like it could pack a punch. Pork bun. It's funny, but the Rave Guard's weaponry appears to be well maintained. It really thinks like this is something I'm supposed to be examining, but there's nothing here. Oh, is there another chest? Topaz Garden. Let's see who can equip that. Because I'm almost positive it ain't. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. I have him wandering around. Damn. Well, sadly, despite how much we're using... That reminds me, what did I change Law's outfit to? Did I keep it as the... let's put it in the Bureau uniform. Honest to God, it looks better. Oh, that reminds me. Hello, Devil. I kind of like that. And because I like the look. Where are they? Sunglasses.
This looks nice and tough.
Alright, looks like it's not in here. So now, we're gonna go this way. To the meeting room! And while we're heading there, kill every one of these guards.
Out of our way! Raging
Now you'll learn! Damn it!
Dragon form!
Damn it, baby! You've got spirit!
It's over!
A freezing storm!
He's dead.
Tornado! Dance in the wind!
No.
I'll be safe.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Just casually guards.
Right, here goes! Bring him down! Miran!
Let's raging storm! Reload! I'm the
God, I did all those many attacks and I ain't getting them. Boom.
We managed to pull through.
Technically wouldn't have. Chests? We're just finding food. My cards. In state of emergency, you are to disengage the barriers and go provide support. You do know which room the release mechanism is. Do not forget to retrieve the key from the office.
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for, but...
This isn't enough to go on.
It does make me think the guards... Don't say anything else. There's nothing in this room. Maybe we were supposed to go to the guards room. The awkward moment when I make sure she's not just into the right one. But we didn't need the boost strike for him, but it's still nice to have.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Just so we can get those better rewards. Plus XP. You think you can go after my friend Vaughn here? Also, a thought just occurred to me, and I'm gonna check something right now. So I've been noting that certain of my abilities don't... That's why I never found them. That's why. So they were there, they just were never on the one I was looking at. I see. Now I understand. Which means...
Demons descend! Flashing bang! Now, you're mine! Rising Wyvern! Luna Rondo!
Dance in the wind!
Rising Wyvern! Rising
Storm!
They're just the secondary attacks like Mirage. I have to remember that.
I need to be stronger.
Alright, we're almost back to the guards room. So there's something about this spot. I'm bothered by something. We're missing something. Best offense is a good shield. Austria's Guide to Shield. Shield Historia. Whoever owns these books sure likes Shield. That was so unhelpful. Why? See, the problem with this room is there's nothing going into it. Like, the desk has nothing. I almost want to say there's something here. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm gonna step out. Maybe we did miss something.
Right, here goes! Now you learn! Hurricane! Rising star! I'll tear you apart! Support! Take this! It's over!
Lightning orb! That's like you!
Shut him down!
What is a rondo?
You're finished! Take this!
Is that just a cool fantasy term they're using, or is it an actual type of sword strike?
You managed to pull through.
Maybe.
I won't forgive you!
Come on! Engage!
You're mine! Lightning orb!
I'm not done!
Raging campaign! Radiant here!
You're finished!
Air freezing storm!
They're all focusing on one. Oh, looks like the other one. Or they may be dead.
You're finished!
Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! There's always room for improvement.
I mean, we're working on leveling. Wow, I did not see that guy at all.
You're mine! Now you learn!
I'm out of ammo! Baby spray!
Rising Rider! I'm not done! You're mine! Rising Dragon! Take this! Try harder!
Sometimes I remember to dodge.
You're mine!
You gotta wonder. You know they do bring up the sheer fact that Clothon has lost his memory. There's no indication that someone taught him how to wield the sword, which makes you wonder, is he making up all these moves as he goes, or does he actually remember how to use a sword? And all these are his techniques. There's writing scribbled in the margins. Once you occupy the palace, engage the barriers post-haste. You know which room to leave the release mechanism in. Return the key to the room to the specific cabinet.
Look, another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if
I
we can
mean,
find
we're
it.
constantly making swords for him, so I don't know if the sword has a mind of its own. He ain't Jack. Okay, does it... Maybe now we're supposed to go to the office. Kill the rebels!
Go no further!
That's weird to say. But I mean, they ain't the gold dust cat, they ain't, or the silver sword. Or... Is it Blazing Crows? Yeah.
It's over!
You know, knocking me on my ass didn't actually do you any good because... Yeah.
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning orb!
I can feel my power growing!
I'll check the office again. We know... You did see the palace. God. It's the palace office. There's not a lot of cabinets here. Oh. Why couldn't I see that? Duplicate Lord's Quarter Keys. Key to the Lord's Quarter in the Adeline Palace. This may afford a glimpse into the yet unseen aspects of the Lord's private life.
Even if Danans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive.
No holding back.
Who's shielders?
This will be a piece of cake.
I see what
Let me help. Raging First Aid! I'll have to take my revenge on you!
Give me a strike! Damn it, not fast enough. That one, no, that's good.
Be my guest.
Yes, strike.
Bird strike.
I wonder what makes the game pick who he does attack with.
Now, get toasty!
Bird strike.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right.
It's kind of funny that the guards are literally in front of the room we walk into. There we are.
Armor won't save you.
My deal? No escape. No escape. Take this. It's over. Take this. You'll
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Gravitas Field.
Chen, did we all just forget? Well, he died anyways rather quickly once we focused on him.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Yep, and we're gonna use the duplicate key. What you gonna find? Not the release mechanic.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters.
Where the hell am I supposed to be going again? Oh, Lord's
About
Chamber.
these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the...
Nobody brings up Zephyr Steps East. What the hell is this? I knew he was an evil bastard.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
Wow.
So it's true.
Just
You really
wow.
are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Jam.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being.
Hmm.
Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why
Yep.
would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So
Literally.
you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
Especially if you lived in Caligula. Oh,
And
look,
I would do it
Sylvia
all
wasn't
again
good.
if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state.
My god.
A realm where Danans are slaves
Please, can
and
we kill him?
Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Please let me have just a kick
Who
to
are
his
you
ass.
to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel. My brother. He dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it!
Wow. You wasn't implied to have an invisible... Nah. You don't seem that impressive. Watch, worst boss fight of our life.
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Nah. The guy from 1 was... From Kingdom Hearts 1, who fought alongside Clayton was better. Holy shit, though, I'm not close to death, though. Shion! Let's do that. Heal yourself when you're a healer.
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
This one's mine.
I don't know if these are actually doing us any good. Jesus! I just saw Alphine's health. Shion, heal me. This guy's very hot. Even though I swear I'm not even being hit that much.
Anything in armor is all mine. I'm on a roll now. I'm out of ammo.
I'm sure I should probably go for the tail in the back. It looks like it's got a weak spot there. I did not mean to use that at all. I feel like I can tell the character like that.
Yeah, I'll be okay. You shouldn't have messed with me.
Ooh, now you got the pissed off law.
I never miss. Now.
Right.
Toasty. Bird strike. Here's a healing arc. Lightning blade. Rising Wyvern. Sleep now. Not in your dreams.
You're wondering why I'm not trying to use Isara's? I think it's just because, you know, in the fight it literally won't do anything.
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Well, that did. Ooh, wait, might have actually done something. Don't know why I aimed at the fucking bee. Sometimes I don't like how the fucking game will like lock onto a target. I'm not locking. Again, I'm hitting the bee. Why? I didn't even know I had a boost strike on that, but I'll take it. I should have killed that goddamn bee. Ah, I'm too close. You're too far.
Look sharp, everyone! I'll smash you!
Better if you don't set up.
Did that work? Paralyzed? Let's see. Yep. Oh, there's one. Yawn. I swear, sometimes my controls don't feel like they're working.
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Well, that worked.
Eat this!
Lewis, get eat dirt!
Here's a healer!
It's over!
Pieces! Attack us!
Rising Wyvern! Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Not sure how I use that, but I'll take it. Just let me use a spell, and I do not have Run Well up.
Rising Wyvern! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! Sleep now. Back into the fray.
Whirlwind snap! Rising Wyvern!
Here's the eagle.
Kisara!
Boom.
Commander of Heaven!
Whoa! I'm surprised they went Kisara there. I wonder if it's a story reason.
You filthy slaves are despicable.
I can't tell if Alphen stopped her
Lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
or what.
Obtaining lordship. Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords?
So
So
he's
you
not
know.
even. Where the hell were you? And where the fuck did he come from?
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
That's what I asked.
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
Wait. So is he just trying to
You
salt?
found my production facility?
Oh, so he wasn't hiding her in
I tore
despair.
it down, but something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance.
Actually wondering who voices Dohalim.
Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At
Bad.
this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menencia. Go to Mahag Sar, Ganeth Horrors, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Damn, why didn't you kill him?
Are you all right with this?
Apparently he
killed
is
your
Griffin
brother after all.
He
Utaz, the person who voices
Then I thought,
Dohalim.
he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan.
If I'm looking at this
He's
right.
not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything,
Oh,
was
I
the
think
dream
it's.
of
Wait, no, that's.
coexisting just a dream?
I
What
mean,
is
it's
that?
possible he's.
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
I think the voice I'm hearing is Lei
Do
from
we have you to
Mistress of the
thank
Demon
for bringing
Academy.
them all together?
Also, possibly Yankee.
Regardless of what your original motivations
Oh, and
were,
Cedal.
your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Oh, I've definitely heard his voice before.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own
Oh,
hands.
yeah, and I can
These
can
people
recognize
no
why he
longer
definitely
need
sounds
any
familiar.
lord.
Though I've never actually heard the actor's name before.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware.
I mean, you're allowed to do it.
If I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Dahnans. And you're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Dahnan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
Courtesy.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe
How the hell did she just walk out of
a lot's happened.
the room without no one noticing?
She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead
Remind
to
me
our
again,
next
that means there's
destination.
2
I
lords
guess you're
left.
right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
You befriended Dohalim. Kisara has left the party. The Master Core of Earth. Cheese fondue recipe. Dohalim's perk. If Dohalim evades an enemy attack, his ascents become heightened and his rod will gain momentum, greatly extending his range. His penetration... God damn it! Really? They didn't think that one through. God damn it. Well, also... God damn it. Oh my god. Really? I need to interrupt enemies and land critical hits on them more often.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I knew there was
Where
a
did
skit.
Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagalan trusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
I'm not broken, I just found that funny. And which also means we have a new party member. Yeah, we don't have alternate conversation. I love it how there's haircut options. Yes, the sunglasses. You know what? The halo just for the fun of it. I don't know where we're supposed to go now. I'm guessing we're just gonna enter. Was she always in here, or did they come back?
There.
Here's a hint where we need to go. Nope.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
You didn't really say what.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this
Especially
place
when you
survives.
remember Law was able to catch that she was following them earlier.
Think the Danins and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Oh god, I thought for a second the cat was talking.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Lagiel?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I mean, the city doesn't exactly look destroyed, mate.
However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
You can't blame yourself. Yeah, I would have to agree with Rinwell.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
I mean, I don't think she hates you for...
In all honesty, I'm grateful
what
to
you
you.
did. I mean, you didn't really try to do anything wrong. The better way you just
blame
didn't
you for
know.
what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan Lord. From now on,
Didn't
when
you
I
give
fight,
up being a Renan Lord?
I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part. That you fight alongside me. Not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
I brought that point up anyways.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where
Although I
to,
think this is as big as the crew's supposed to get. If I remember, these are the 6 characters
We make for
that were in the
Mahad
demo.
the Valley of the Four Winds.
To face the Skylord? Alright, time to shoot Zeus. I don't know why I went with Zeus there. Ooh. Rinwell all by herself. Is it she doesn't trust the Renan Lord? Comrades in freedom. Recruit Dohalim to your ranks With friends like him, the crown contest days are numbered. Friend of Kisara. Didn't we already friend her? We got some recipes. I'll find comrades and freedom. Ooh. Oh.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elder Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay.
Damn.
It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
No. More skits.
What was Kelzalik even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
We've yet to actually
So he
realize
got
what his
desperate
plan
and
was.
decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
How?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Dahnans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Cool, but I'm like,
Mahag Sar. That
Well,
makes
what are you
4
talking
out
about?
of the 5 realms.
No choice. You're mine.
Radiant Blood! Here!
not
I'll
done.
tear you apart! Dance in the wind! Radiant Blood! In here!
I'm not done. Rising Wyvern. No escape. Here I come. How about this?
All right.
ooh, Hurricane Thrust, a new move.
Do it. Rising Falcon.
And you know what we do with new moves.
There is...
Oh. Did I forget about this one?
what we've been searching for, yes?
Oh, he's talking about the potatoes.
I can't wait to start making our meal.
Ooh, we having something new to eat?
Yep, now that we have all the ingredients.
We do? We didn't even have enough potatoes. We still need one more.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Ooh, a shiny boar?
I'm not done. Lunar Rondo. Here I come.
That ability's good, I don't know.
This one keeps charging us.
That's what my shield's for.
Was it? I didn't even notice it charging.
I'll leave it to you. As soon as I'm done here,
come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart.
I wonder what it meant that that one was shining.
Let's refrain from losing.
Poodle's going crazy. But why? Red Jasmine.
What's this thing?
Is there an owl in that tree? No, that's too far. Okay, so I swear, I feel like I'm going too far. I don't know why I always do. Okay, I hear something, but I don't see it. Who's still floating around me? Too far? You're an owl. What's the name of this place again?
When you have auto blast damage,
Sorry. I'm just trying to think. No, they gotta be somewhere. I'm hearing. Wait. Holy mother of hell! I would not have seen that. I'm sorry, Devil Tail? What the hell is that supposed to be?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Eventually we should definitely go back to the forest and see, but not right now.
No choice. Take this.
Glacial spear.
Curious, what's his ability? I don't know if that was for anything special, but
Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy! Way to go!
You're mine! It's over! What?
sorry guys, one sec. I will have to be right back, so give me guys a few minutes. So I guess we'll be consider this being taking a small break. Now that we're back. Sorry about that. Some people just sometimes timing and when people need help is never good. Literally just lost my head. Sit there for a second. All right, we're still on the road. I wonder if we'll find more potatoes while we're at it. What the?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Finally, we get references to fishing. Literally, we've been seeing fishing spots since like the beginning of the game. Various fishing points are scattered around Dana, which contains different species of fish to catch. These fish can be used in cooking or sold for gold or even unlock new titles. So don't hesitate to try new fishing holes when you find them. Fishing steps. Fishing consists of 4 steps: casting a line, luring fish, hooking them, and then reeling them in. For more information about these steps, consult the fishing controls topic. I really do not care. But, bucket, I guess it's going to require us to fish. Do I even have fish?
All right.
Okay. I don't know what's going on.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
That went pretty well.
Skilled angler. Whatever, we'll sell it the next time we get.
Those fish be?
No, we're not gonna stick with fishing.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me.
Kisara will do the fishing from now on.
Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
It is.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
Hey, looks like you know your way with a rod. I've been fishing a long time and have built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested. I want one thing in exchange. All I ask is for you to show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'll always be here. Don't be afraid to come and talk to me. Nah. Gal's Rod. Beginner pop. Quest complete. Didn't even get paid for that. Skilled angler. Okay. God damn, why is there so much more and more healing take up my CP? Ooh, you're a lifesaver. Now I can get back to my sorry, I forgot I spoke. Carry on, don't mind me. Patrice Shield? Nah.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my...
Well, we'll rest up. Not one word is being said. So silent. Oh, there.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Floral Pines?
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
So is this talking about his special ability?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Alright, let's rest up partially so we can plan to go hiking. Make sure to stock of fun supplies here, otherwise you should turn back and head straight to this end. Alright, forge weapons. Damn, we can never get by the newest of the blades. Okay, well apparently we need... Oh damn, we actually have to own the sword from beforehand. I didn't notice that. Alright, well we don't have a Raging Stormbeak until we get that, because I'm pretty sure we can at least make a new Gale Wing. Yeah, we can. Alright. And, well, we can't do anything new for her. Might just have to save him to that. Damn, we can't do anything new for him. I guess we're just gonna have to wait. Kisara. Oh, damn. Yep, sell that. I wonder, can you buy a potato? Strawberry, apple, lemon, milk. I mean, I guess this is better than what we're currently wearing, so we'll buy it. This is already better than what we're wearing? No. Man, I gotta look at the gear before I buy them. Alright. We charge forward.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before
And this
I
does
left.
explain why none of them have.
They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of
Their
coexistence.
spirit cores.
Huh?
Although something I would like to note it that means our party is literally
There wasn't much
4
need for me to
Danans to 2 Renans.
But still,
I don't know why I had to
didn't
get
like
on
having
there.
that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Oh, one left waiting.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Alright, let's kill these birds.
I have a bad
Archer Hawk? Oh. God, I know we've increased our AG a lot, but damn. We go through it so quickly.
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
It's over. Rising Wyvern.
Radiant, here! Do it!
Take this.
Demons descend! Flashing fang! Easy! Way to go!
Take this. Rising Falcon. Hey! Rising Falcon.
Radiant, firmament!
I'm not done.
Out of ammo!
Rising Wyvern.
Arrow squad!
Rising Falcon.
Mega Sonic Thrust. Sometimes the names just make me smirk.
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Bam.
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
I'm actually kind of curious about something. I'm curious, there's just a better... whatever. I think I'm going to stick with the party composition we have. It's not worth changing out. I was looking up out of curiosity if there was anything... What the hell is that? This is a pain. Why can't this Zergo stand still? Huh, perhaps it's time I deploy my secret weapon. I'll stop it right where it stands. Okay, this doesn't... No, this is a reference to his perk. Don't use boost attack. Grows vines to the ground to ensnare enemies and strike them. Effective on fleet-footed enemies. This nullifies their evasive abilities and downs them. Alright, so I can just do...
There's nowhere to run from my art. When he slows down, that's our chance.
I'll say this, at least you can literally just spam it. You don't have to worry about setup on left. What do they want us to do it for this turn? Am I not? Do I have to hit both of them? Not helpful when we're separating them. Come on, come to me, come to me. Come on. Yes, make them a speaker being close to each other. Damn it.
It's over. It's time.
He's not hitting both of them. Oh, I know, it did work. Dohlim's boost attack. When fast enemies like wolves or monkeys appear, ascend Dohlim, his boost attack will nullify their evasive abilities and keep them from dodging them. Sometimes I think tutorials say too much.
No further. Annihilation. Rising Water. You're mine. I'll be saving this one. Rising Falcon. Steering Firmament Ranger. I'm out. Rising You require help. You want to hand over? Annihilate. Do it. Rising Firmament Ranger.
Damn, I didn't get the boost right in time.
Arrow Squall. Hurricane Thrust. Do it.
I'm out. Back into the fray.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohlim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Dahnan relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine this sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really.
Probably.
Just Then it must be nice to be a Renin who has time to indulge in stuff like that.
Jeez,
Unlike the
Rinwell,
rest of
calm
us.
the fuck
Are you
down!
interested in this stuff too,
I like
Dolan?
Rinwell as a character, but you gotta let it
Maybe
go.
a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renins have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not?
Well, I just likes to punch
We're
things.
talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dan in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Crocodile Crusher. Ages ago, this worn-down hammer was used to beat crocodiles. Those skilled enough to dual-wield it were lauded as champions. What the hell? Artifacts confer special effects simply by having them, some which serve as bonuses, but can be enjoyed after clearing the game. You can toggle each of these effects on and off from the artifact list. I don't know how to respond to that. Additional art panels. You can now set 6 additional arts. Press triangle on the art screen to switch between panels. Arts that are set to the second panel can be executed by pressing L2 and either triangle, square, or X. I don't know if I would do that. I've already got plenty of arts, and I'm not even sure if any of these are good.
That treasure.
I mean, like, if I'm using the best arts or not.
Sounding ring it has. Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Rising Falcon! There you are!
Ready to go!
Dragon form!
Here's the evil! Hero Laser!
Pesky airborne
In the
scoundrel.
sky sounds like a job for yours truly!
Luna Rondo! Strike!
Ready everywhere!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! It's over! You're mine! You're finished!
Lightning raging with me!
Rising Wyvern! It's over!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine! Here!
The tide of battle has turned. That's the power of comrades in arms. Right, comrades in arms.
What? Sentimental?
The waters of the ocean. Blah, 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 magic.
My turn!
Ron does get into overdrive quite a lot.
Tidal wave.
But compared to like Rinwell and Shion, I haven't seen it much.
Looks like we won.
I'm just being quiet for a sec. Alright, so our next one. Damn, this is a very windy path. Well, I wonder which way we're actually supposed to be going
It's
here.
so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not
Pepper.
used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable.
Brace yourselves!
What the hell is this thing?
Rising Falcon!
I'm surrounded!
Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind!
Luna Rondo! Tear you apart! I'm not done! We got fire!
You got it! I'll stop your movement!
Did you get?
And all stop for what?
I guess it really doesn't matter. I really have no idea how they choose who gets the second pair up for the Roof Strike. Because literally, Kisara's not even in our party.
Way to go!
And I'm guessing this is not a story-driven one like before.
Strike! Rising Falcon! It's over!
Do it!
Kisara, I'll stop your movement!
And all stop your life!
I still got a ways
Alright,
to go.
let's keep going. Part of the reason I'm doing this is also just to make sure we're getting items and XP. Because, I mean, I think we're under leveled actually. I mean, we're still managing, but like, we're not as high level as the monsters ahead of us. Which worries me if they're just gonna keep getting stronger, but we're not getting strong enough. Yeah, I'm technically wondering, these secondary abilities we've had, those have just been aerial attacks, haven't they?
An astral arc? Shut him down. This should make for some good weapon crafting.
Literally we are. So it looks like, I'm guessing we definitely got some. Yeah, these are all like 26, 27. We're what, 23 at our max? I mean, we're not completely under leveled, but like these are technically higher level than us. Wow, I completely messed. Okay. Really, Alpine telling them to burn in hell. Well, I'll punch him. Lost proccing his ability. Jeez. Thank you, bitches.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Not a chance.
So you're really saying I'll stop your movement and I'll stop your life?
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Yeah. Why I didn't notice that when there's subtitles, I have no idea.
I think I'm getting stronger.
I have no idea how the XP is dealt as well.
Got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Much. That was about, but we fought more monsters, so why not?
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people?
He likes the ruins.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret these.
What do you need to regret?
One's all mine. Take this. Rising Wyvern. Lunar Rondo. Hurricane Thrust. You're finished.
Do it!
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off. Rising Falcon.
How much have they been training?
You're mine. It's over.
Glacial
Here I come.
evil.
You're finished.
Raging
Strike. Strike.
Boom.
The heavens must be smiling.
I sure have built up a sweat.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, when did I get
Man, what's with bad feelings?
Strike. Rising Wyvern. I'm not done. First strike. Take this. Tear. You picked the wrong fight.
Here, leave the enemy's arc to me.
no complaints here?
And I just tried to have the wrong person stolen this one.
Hurricane Thrust. It's over. Rising Falcon. First strike. Rising Wyvern. Take this.
Demons descend! Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to go!
And I'm going full charge with the boost.
We turn the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Hurricane Thrust. You're finished.
Freeze Lancer!
You're mine. You're finished. Here I come. Rising It's on!
I'm only
Dragon Swarm!
Which crossblade?
This calls for a celebratory
Alright.
drink.
Let's. Aw, I won't jump. Looks like this the right way.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldomenencia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful
Sometimes
to
I
you
wonder
all
if these
for letting me
skits-
tag along.
Skits are either the modes just come across as
What am I
less,
actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about?
less,
You know how to hold a
or
weapon, don't you?
sometimes they just feel
Helping
odd.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan.
Dude.
Leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That's
Rinwell, you really need to calm down.
On the battlefield. Please rest assured I have no intention of shirking.
Like,
my
I get it, yeah, the Renans are ass, but you literally won't start harping anytime. He didn't even probably mean it to you. He could just not know how to cook.
Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Ooh, a lesson in manners.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
He's not wrong.
He said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menencia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
Yep.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Rip. Lying in for a good time. I guess we did pick the right path. The thorns?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
That's funny when he's not wearing armor.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Saar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Damn. You think it's funny Alphen's acting like an ass, but he's literally trying to give Shion the chance.
Hey, it's not like I'm...
I got a feeling this is going to be Shion's. What the hell? Or maybe not.
Been looking for you.
Isn't that the knight? Damn! Holy shit! He's bringing Kisara down.
He's tough.
But outnumbered.
Said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the?
Isn't it the knight from Custodia?
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? It's over.
My focus on combo literally ends me in the wrong direction. Have I hit him once?
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he
Damn, even his.
is a lord?
Man, we are not hitting. I like to point out I even tried using whichever laws are. Yeah, I will acknowledge we've hit him, but it seems like we are barely doing. Yeah, that didn't work. When did Law get revived? Aww.
I'll bring you back from death. I'm on it. I'll bring you back from death. I'll bring you back from death.
Well, I guess it's a good thing we didn't have to win. Damn. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what Renwolf was thinking was gonna happen. Oh. Oh, thank God, Alphen saved the owl. I was gonna say, what is Shion doing? It almost sounds like it hurt him.
Is that all that you've got?
Which is impressive when you remember that he literally can't feel pain. Finally. I was wondering how long she was taking to take a shot. Oh, damn! She shot his eye out! And that is not slowing him down. Wait, did she shoot his eye out? He's manhandling everyone. What the hell?
Wretch like you.
Holy mother of... The hell is going on?
Till next time.
What fresh hell is this?
Please.
Did he just kill our healer? And what just happened with Alfheim?
Shion.
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I.
How? Did Dohulheim heal her?
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell
Seriously,
were you
someone...
thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't.
I got a feeling this is going to focus on Shion and Alphen.
I'm just glad that you're...
The hell is this? A memory? Someone still got some explaining to do.
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Yeah, especially with how much I got.
Rinwell has a good
Get the hell
point.
up.
We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his
How did she
sword went
survive
nearly
that?
straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not.
Don't joke about
It's
that,
just-
mate.
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen,
They dead?
do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohulheim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember?
Actually,
Besides,
when did that get
we
brought
should
up to
really be getting out of
them?
here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey.
At least we know we're in the right spot. Ooh, missed signals.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
He cares about you. Honestly, with how many times know there are romances in Tales games, it's honestly, if this is one of the ones that does, because I think there are examples of some that don't. Like, for example, Vestiria technically didn't have any, despite the fact, and I know Vestiria technically didn't as well, I think. I know some people say it was Nicolio and Sore, but the thing about that, weren't those guys racist brothers? That's just always what I find is weird. And the less talking about Rose and Alicia than...
This place looks like a mess.
But like, for example, there's Tales of like... Actually, I don't...
Capital of
Actually, do a lot of Tales games have romance? It feels like it is, but the only ones I can really think of is Jude and Milla.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
Did someone
no soldiers,
destroy
no
this town?
Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
Jeez, how does she know that? And what's the Darkwing?
It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renins have lost control of the city.
Damn.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there...
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renins, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renins here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renin Astral Arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame,
but
right?
Dark Wings are...
Yeah, that's right.
Unless you can tell me the holy flame was dark, but...
There might be some truth to that old story after all.
But
it
flames.
Looks like all the
If it was holy, wouldn't it be a radiant
wing? Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to
Radiant
tell
Wing
us
actually
what
such a cool name. But so does Darkwing.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
Really?
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Probably
Moving on,
did.
Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renins can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need. So I'm not surprised he sometimes...
Makes me get reminded of the idea that Dohalim might not know how to cook.
You've got to admit, this is still a little extreme.
Shion has got a point. I mean, you don't see Renins like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
I mean,
in my case,
she's not a Renin Lord.
forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient
To be fair, that
skills.
really does, despite the fact that they're mocking it, it does seem
What would you suggest
something like
that I
you
learn?
think a noble would. If
For
like,
starters,
I'm just
I think
reminded
it'd be
of
good for you to learn
the
how
joke
to
from
dress.
Avatar where
And put on
they had
shoes.
Zuko having to
Cutting
ride
hair is
on Lake
equally
Odobaster even to like what,
And learning to
not
manage
that
your
far
possessions
just to
better.
go see Mai.
And then from there,
Ugh.
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
How did Hootie get involved in this?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did
I
I say
mean-
something offensive?
next time put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
I mean, I don't disagree with what was said there, but correct me if I'm wrong, he didn't actually say anything terrible, right? I mean, what was the worst thing he said there? Because even I'm confused with that. Again, what? This is... I'm actually confused here myself. Like, what would be considered... He's molting, right? Like, he's losing those feathers. So, what's the problem? I don't actually understand that. Oh. Red Rose Corsage.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
No, like, can someone actually explain to me? I don't get what's the picking on the owl on this one. Like, that's not me trying to be rude or bad. I don't get it. I mean, if he's already lost the feathers, why?
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest
That what
wind
he's saying?
astral energy, so they have to be big.
Yeah, I'm still not getting it. Someone want to explain to me what's the issue? I know I keep harping on it. It's so weird. Am I misunderstanding something?
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
I mean...
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Yep.
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you.
Hey, if you're gonna make a point, make the point.
I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces. So everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you
They're
already
survivors?
took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadheim's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem.
You don't know where he is.
The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true.
I love it's rumors that it's Renans now.
You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
They could have, but
yes.
doesn't mean they were going to.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Damn, they still gun.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that.
Calm down, mate.
Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this
Damn.
rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why you?
Nate.
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach.
Which
How'd you manage to avoid
explains
hurting
a
your
lot
own
of fires.
people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
Didn't care his own people were being hurt.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now
So you
we've
didn't
really
even
got the girl on the
take
run.
her over?
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward.
This doesn't
She had
seem
a whole
right.
lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be
I don't
so
know
sure.
about this situation.
She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If
Shut
so,
your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Aww.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now!
Where did they learn this information?
But you know that. Maybe it's because you and the little lady are friends and more.
How are you trying to imply? Damn. Honestly, he kind of deserved it, though.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough. Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules.
Do you?
I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Way!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Darkwing Duck. Someone had to make that joke. It had to be present at least once.
Hey, wait up. Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renin pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadheim said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renins.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Beifon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Good question.
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Also a good point.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
But after how long this cutscene is, I'm actually going to call it right here and now, guys. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who'd be entertained in my show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Don't forget to subscribe. It can only help the channel. Till next time, this is The Night Show, signing off for the night.